Hello everybody, this is Joseph back with another video of Joseph's Disc Golf Adventure. I'm here for week 4 training review and see how everything goes and talk about the week. I know it's probably everybody's probably getting bored of it, but I mean this is just things I do to motivate me to help me lose weight and stay constant and stay active. So I hope you guys are okay with it and keep on hitting that like and subscribe to keep up with the progress and see what the trainings I do. I am gonna do this as a two-parter this time, just because it didn't. If I would have put all the video content I had, it would be like an hour-long show. So instead, I just broke it down until about close to 30 minutes as I can, and go over it and discuss it and see what you guys do. Sometime during this week, I am going to post stuff on my Instagram about the type of workouts I'm doing and keep up more with the progress of losing weight. So keep on following Instagram. I'll have a link below sometime. And then I'll also have a link to my Facebook page if you guys want to keep up there. I usually try to do both Facebook and Instagram. So I'll keep on posting up on there too. So without further ado, let's begin. So, beginning of this video, you're gonna see me throwing on Saturday. Um, I thought the park was gonna be kind of light, but it didn't turn out that way. It was kind of busy because something bad happened to my home court. Um, During this past week, some people decided to pull out all the signs and all the baskets on the court itself. So they took out holes like 10 holes 14 all the way through hole 19, or no, hole 20. So yeah, I didn't have a full 18 holes to on this course anymore, but hopefully soon everything will get fixed and maybe even a little better. As far as I know, we do have a Facebook page on my home court, so they've been keeping us up to date on everything. So hopefully they'll get finished, and I'll try to do another video of all 21 holes and see what the difference are and kind of go over that too. So, but again, with this video starting out, this will be for Saturday. I was throwing tee shots off the red, which is more for amateurs and females. As you know, since the distance are different between males and females and amateurs, so I did throwing a couple shots with my mid-range and putters. See where I land and try to see if I could throw farther and closer to the basket, and use it as more trying to hit the lines that I want to try to figure out the disc. And then after that, you'll see a clip of my U-Disc app. Of course, I know a lot of people already know about it, but yes, the U-Disc app helps with a lot of things. It keeps track of your disc, keeps track of your distance, your progress of distance. So I like using it a lot, besides keeping score when I play by myself on the holes. And I'm not too good. But I will keep on posting my scores, and hopefully, talking through this video, you'll see a lot of areas that I'm going to need work on. And I'm trying to put in the practice, and hopefully I can get better. So we'll see. And then without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. So as you can see, I'm standing up for my shot. I'm getting ready to take my shot. So this right here is a new disc I got, new mid-range I got. It's the Malta. So I kind of waited for people to kind of not get in the way or move aside, so that way I don't hit them and everything like that. And see, I overturned it. Yeah, that was the first time throwing that disc, so yeah, that was kind of bad first throw. um, let's see how the other disc goes. So this one I'm getting ready to throw. I think it's the Buzz. So, see people jogging in the background, walking. Kind of wait a minute for them. Yeah, it's the buzz, and I just trying to be worried of it. Just throw it straight to the ground, and it did skip pretty far. But yeah, I wasn't really happy with that throw either. You know, I know you can't see it in the videos, but I'm kind of talking to myself and trying to figure out in my head where I went wrong and see if I can correct it. This right here is actually the zone that I'm actually getting ready to throw. It did look pretty good, but then it starts fading to the left. Um, I don't think that. I think that's pretty much it for the throwing, because I saw other people waiting for me. So yeah. So now again, this is the UDisc app that I use, and instead of making everybody wait for me and waiting for the next group to go because people were starting to show up, I just started practicing just distance overall with about 5 or 6 discs, and you'll see what they are in here in just a second. Um, I was more kind of aiming for an area and did okay. Some of it I just ripped and didn't land in the spot I was kind of aiming for. So again, I still need to work on lines. Again, this is only about 7 months that I've been playing, going on 8 months. And in the beginning, I used to maybe throw some of my distance drivers a little shorter than 200 feet. It was usually about 150 to 180. Now, with some of the workouts I've been doing and kind of figuring out what disc I like and kind of what form to throw the disc in, besides when this day wasn't really windy, so I didn't have to worry about it. But as you'll see on Sunday, you'll kind of see. See, I threw 217 with my Avengers SS. And again, in later videos, I'll kind of show you what discs I have in my bag. I'm still trying to build up my bag and figure out which disc I should buy next and what would help me out. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But I will show a video of all the discs I finally have in my bag, so you can see there you go. With the app, you see all the discs I have, but I will go and show you each disc I do have. Let's see, I don't remember what disc that was, but because I was trying to do this kind of fast and I didn't really think about taking my time a little bit with the camera and all that good stuff in the recording. So I'm sorry if you missed it, and I mean I did, but I will keep an eye out on the discs that I do use on the throw order that I did throw. So let's see. And again, I'm starting to throw more over 200 feet each throw. I'm being pretty constant about it. This one right here, it was the Raptor. Yeah, Raptor I'm getting pretty good at. Again, I'm staying over 200. I'm starting to get constant 220s. I think the furthest I threw this weekend was maybe my Hades, which was like 288. So I am pretty proud that I am building up my distance. Let's see what this one was. My mid-range was 224 also. So yeah, I'm still working on on my distance drivers. I'm getting the same distance for my distance drivers than I am with my mid-range. So yeah, that ain't good. So I'm still working on my drivers. Like I said, I think the one I usually like right now is the Hades. So, and I am going to start doing more different trainings that I have been this month, because this month was mostly about weight training. This will be still weight training, but more disc golf training also to build up the muscles. And this was the zone at 207. But yeah, hopefully this will help me start throwing further too. I mean, before March, because like I said, like you probably seen on my Instagram, I did challenge myself to lose 20 pounds by March to do a tournament in March or April. So hopefully by around that time, I can get closer and closer to the 300s, and maybe even try to push myself into the 400s. I mean, I'm not trying to force anything. I'm trying to build my confidence with my timing and everything like that. So, but let's just start working on the timing. This one, I did change my. This weekend, I did change my form a little bit. As you try to step straight line, but on my last step, I moved it a little further up to make it closer to the heel. Same as far as on my right foot heel, equal to or a little bit greater than my left foot toes. You know, they tell you to put your toes, your left foot toes, if you're throwing right-handed, a little bit behind your right foot. But now I just try to do a little further to try to get my hips more into it. So hopefully build up that and get better timing and maybe find a form that will help me get to that distance that I really want. And again, this is, I think, is going to be the Hades coming up. Now, I do have two different types of Hades. I have my light Hades, which is my blue one, which is this one. That's like a 168 gram. And then my yellow Hades is my 173 white. Now, this video you're seeing right now this is Sunday. Like again, Saturday was too packed, so I didn't really get to do video record it, everything that I kind of did on Saturday. So I'm trying to do it on Sunday. Sorry about the background. But anyways, this right here, usually kind of what I do a little bit: stretch my legs, stretch my arms. I do apologize about the wind. I'm doing a voiceover with this video, so you might hear me better than you do hear the wind, but it was pretty windy right here. As you can see, it kind of blew over my phone that I use as my camera. So I had to redo it and put my bag to kind of block the wind. So here now, after I fix my camera, I'm doing more arm stretches, leg stretches again. Yeah. I know that's not really a good view of me because you can still see my rolls, but hopefully the rolls will start going down here. Hopefully. So this right here was my little warm up, stretching arms, legs, calf muscles. And then after this, I will kind of use the towel drill. Sometimes I'll start usually by standing still and just the standstill method, and then I'll use a couple steps. So see, this is me trying to work on my form, and you probably can't see, maybe, but my heel kind of stepping forward to being about level with my left foot toes. So but I mean, if you have any comments, suggestions on how to better my form, I'm all ears. I mean, I wish I had a coach, but I don't know any coaches here in San Antonio. I mean, honestly, if I could, I mean, I would love to get like Brody Smith or Paul McBeth or even Trevor Hunter. I follow them, the videos on YouTube. I wouldn't mind any of those helping me with my form or anything like that. But hey, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm still just gonna study their videos and see if that will help me out anyways. If I can find a coach, I'll get one. Next, after this, I'll practice my putting. Easy start off about 5 feet, then I'll try to move back 15 feet. And right now, as you can tell, it is pretty windy, so this is my first time actually putting in a real heavy wind. I know some courses can get even heavier than this, but I think they said it was maybe about 7-10 miles an hour wind. I don't know. Didn't really check it. I should have, but I didn't. But my putters right now are a D line roach and a starter kit AVR. I'm hoping to get Lunas and maybe more roaches to practice on. But yeah, so hopefully I can get more roaches or D lines and maybe a couple more zones. I would love to get a Get Freaky zone because I love the way the Dark Horse stamp looks on the clear ones, the clear zones, or crystal zones. So yeah, once I got to 10 feet, I could not get it down. I mean, I made a couple here and there, but I cannot adjust to this wind very well. You know, and if anybody has any, again, comments about my putting form, what I need to do or need to work on, let me know. I mean, I don't mind advice. I know that release was pretty crappy. Like I said, I don't mind. I would love to have a coach, so let me know. That last one, that wind took it right when it left my hand. I saw it flying up, and I could not. I could not get it to do what I want to do. So, but I still practiced my putting for about a good 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But again, I just need to practice on it and do my best to get better. That's all I really can do, and that's really anybody can do is just practice, practice, practice. It's all about the practice. So, but I'm all for everything. I'm all for help. You know, me getting into it a little bit, trying to see what I can do, and but I really try hard to make my putts and try to get a rhythm that a lot of people say on YouTube that you need to do better in putting. So, you know, I just got to find my rhythm, and hopefully I do. Um, Again, it just sails off. It just sails away from me. So this is, I'm looking at my putter and trying different things. Seeing now I'm trying to push off my back foot, which I saw on YouTube I should try, but I haven't really done it, and I really don't have core right now to stay balanced. So again, I still need to work on my core to help me with my balance and stabilize. I'm hoping I do, but you know, just gotta work on it and stay better. So, and then chain hits out. I mean, you hate to see those. I mean, even practicing, I hate to see those just because I thought it looked good and that, and then I try to correct it and I whiff. So, um, but let's see again. Trying to stay focused, look at my target, and of course I just miss. And I can't blame the wind right now because, as you can see, it's not too windy. But it does pick up here and there, and even on these little holes, it just, I don't know. And that just drops. I'm sorry. I just laugh at myself sometimes. And again, chains and stuff like that. So, I mean, I would love to get more putters. So, and then again, I'm working on getting my own basket at home so I can practice, practice, practice. And I'll even show some of practice videos too. I'll do some records of practice videos at, when I get my basket, and try different routines and stuff like that to um, to get used to everything in different places and um, different stops, just like everybody else. This is hole one. It's just pretty much like a straight line. This is winter, so you don't get any of the film. Uh, there we go. Sorry about that. It kind of paused on me. Might have hit a button that wasn't supposed to. This is me just getting ready. I think this one. Remember the disc I was throwing. Oh, my Malta. See how it goes. And yeah, threw it more to the left that I wanted to. It was okay. It was a good putt. I mean, it was a good distance. I was at the end of the tree line, so I wasn't getting blocked by anything. Up on a hill a little bit, so practicing up and bottom low hills is always a good thing. So, and this one, part one of it, I don't think you'll see it. No, you won't see it in this part, but I do putt on the bottom of a hill. You'll see it in part two. I'm gonna try to get it out tomorrow, in which I'm also thinking about moving my release dates. My videos are usually on Sundays, but it's always late at night, so I'm gonna try to do it. Release videos now on Monday and try to kind of do it earlier during the day. So we'll see how that goes. And I do apologize about my voice. I think I'm losing it. So yeah, I was afraid that if I push off too far, I might fall down the hill. So I didn't put a lot of power into it. Tried to, but still missed it, which is okay. As this hole, I came out as a par. Wasn't happy because I did have a birdie shot, but and then again, this is just me using my disc gap and kind of show you. So the distance is 271. Well, I think it was me trying to figure out the recording button. I'm messed up on it. This is hole 2. It's over the hills, and you kind of see it there, right there. It goes through a ditch, so you'll see it kind of see me throwing down a hill and stuff like that, which is pretty good practice. Well, I'm on top of a hill, trying to make it on another hilltop, but I don't have that consistency where I can do it. This one is my yellow Hades. This is my heavier Hades. I try to do it because of the wind, but right when I get ready to throw it, the wind dies, and my disc didn't really go that far. Those shoes are my Under Armour shoes. I'm gonna start using those as my disc golf shoes. So yeah, didn't really go the distance as I wanted to. Probably should have tried the lighter one, but I was just too nervous about the wind. I thought the wind would take it because it was blowing left to right. So, but in that little opening on the top right hand corner, that's where you'll see the back holes, but they're not there right now because again, someone decided to mess up the disc golf course. Probably, I don't know why they did it, but it does happen, and I do apologize. I want to do a video of the full course layout, which if I get a newer camera here soon, better camera, because you'll see the glare on this from the sun and everything like that. It just doesn't look good, and I want you guys to see good videos. And then it was just me by myself today. I didn't have any helpers today, which I'm kind of sad about, but hey, it happens. And I know quite a few people film by themselves, or they'll have a couple of friends or coworkers helping them out filming. I did land in a pretty good spot though. Straight ahead was the opening to get to the basket, as you can see right there. little close-up video. But I mean, it's going straight to the basket. Yeah, I had some guardian trees, which was okay. Probably still could have attempted maybe try to squeeze one in, but no, I try to go for that opening just to the left of the basket. And I'm not using a big tripod. I'm using a little one, like a GoPro tripod. Hopefully, I'll get a taller one here soon, and that maybe that will kind of help out too on the videos. Yeah. So I'm gonna throw my zone here. I was gonna use that try to do that transition, whatever that transition video of the discs, but I still need to work on doing the stuff like that. Try to make it better. I was gonna try to do a backhand approach, but I decided to switch it up to my forearm. Need a lot of work on it. Any pointers? Maybe I'm leaning too far back or not pushing off too far forward. I do throw a little bit of decent forearms, but again, I still need work on those. I could throw it off the tee, but it doesn't go as far as I want it to. If anybody any ideas to help me out with that, I do have a baseball background. I've been playing baseball since I was young. Haven't played it in a couple years, or quite a while, but I still throw here and there. And I used to coach, so I did throw. And that little approach was, maybe 20 feet away, if that, from the basket, which normally would be a good shot, but me, yeah, really need to work on my putting, as you'll see. But that's my roach that I'm putting with. I would like to try to make either my roach or Luna my main putter, but right now it's just the roach. I want to get the AVR out and, like I said, just go with liners. And yeah, I probably would have get faulted for a foot fault right there, but it just hits the basket and falls out. That I'm just working on my balance there, being goofy a little bit. But yeah, here I'm just putting in my scores. Got a bogey. Next would be, oh yeah, and that's it for this video. I mean, like I said, I am gonna make this a two-parter because this video is going more about 30 minutes now long, so I didn't want to go too overboard with it, um but yeah, I mean, I hope you guys like this video. Like I said, I will do a part 2 of it where I'm do more of the front nines on it, the rest of the front nines on it. I will go up to hole 11, no, hole 12 video taping this, I believe. And I mean, like I said, I'll leave a comment on anything that will kind of help me out, get better at this. Like I said, I'm willing to learn, and if I can get a coach, I would love to have a coach to kind of help me out to get better. But thank you for watching. I hope you like and subscribe to keep track of my progress and on my weight loss and how I'm doing on disc golf. Um,